In 2016, the Disney movie Zootopia came out, and we are eagerly waiting for the sequel, and it will come, it has been confirmed. But recently Zootopia Plus came out on Disney Plus, and it's filled to the brink with fun references to the movie and several Easter eggs. Just a warning, minor spoilers ahead, but major ones for the original 2016 movie. First of all episodes actually happen during the original movie. It starts with the opening and it ends with Judy and Nick stopping Dash, the sloth from the DMV. Now we will finally know why. In the first episode, Bonnie and Stu, Judy's parents, say their goodbyes to their daughter who is off to Zootopia, like in the intro. But it turns out that one of their babies has been left on the train. As they are trying to catch up, they almost literally run into familiar faces. First, they almost crash into Gideon Grey. You can briefly see our reformed bully. Maybe the parents apologized afterwards and that's how they ended up working with him? But there's more. When they crash through the woods, they almost run into Jax and his friends, who we all know from the Mystic Spring Oasis. During their trip through the Arctic tundra, we see Nick and Fennec working their hustle with the popsicles. During the episodes we will see various references like the construction company he is selling those popsicle sticks from. And those sticks you can see too. When they finally arrive at Zootopia Station, it is fun to see that the placement of some of the animals are really familiar. You can see Judy on the escalator and the giraffe next to her appears in the original movie. Next up, we have the rodents. We can finally learn what happens during that donut scene, where Judy rescues Frou Frou. Turns out it really made an impression, literally. But the biggest nod to the main movie is in the end, where she throws a bouquet to her friends, which is a night howler. A major plot point from the original movie, since the mere scent can turn any animal savage.
Night howlers aren't wolves. They're flowers. The flowers are making the predators go savage. That's it!
In episode 3 we can see Duke Weaselton, the slimy little criminal from the original movie. Fun fact, our little weasel is voiced by the same guy as
the Duke of Weaseltown.
Weaselton! Duke of Weaselton. It's Weaselton. Duke Weaselton.
Another Disney movie known for, you guessed it, its songs. In the beginning of the movie we can see Francine, the elephant in the room. But besides a nod to the scenes in the main movie, like the jewel cases in his paw in one scene, the bootleg copies of Big Hero 6 and Moana, we can also see him wearing a crown in the end that looks a lot like John's crown from Robin Hood. With episode 4 we go back to the rodents, where we dive into the background of The Godfather, and of course this is a huge nod to the same legendary movie with the same name. We see here how he managed to get the loyalty of the polar bears. A few references can be spotted, like the wolf starting a howl, a nod to the original, and of course the meme, don't do, fine $350. We can also see the rodents who are the original customers of Nick's Popsicles, and of course the same building company that builds the wooden sticks from Nick. Wanted to know the backstory about Gazelle's app and Clawhouse's response to Chief Bogo? It all will be explained. Of course, the entire episode is lampooning So You Think You Can Dance, including the judge system and some of the judges. And last but not least, we see Flash and Priscilla Tripletoe from the DMV in a restaurant. Sam, a very good server, has to make sure she serves them both so they can go to a concert of Gazelle. And of course frantics ensue. But throughout the restaurant you can see all sorts of familiar faces, like Judy's noisy neighbors. And we can see that one of the people who worked on it, Jaqueen Baldwin, is responsible for Gary and Larry in the background, as he said so on Facebook. Awesome! I am sure that there are many references that I've missed. Did you spot any? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I would love to hear all about them. That's it for now. Stay awesome and all the hugs.